How powerful is Homelander? Spoilers for The Boys comic and Season 5. John is a character who tends to get humiliated in versus matchmaking, but within his own world, there were only a handful of people who could actually contend with him. Even exploiting his weakness to enriched uranium wasn't able to keep him contained forever, and he upscales from nearly anyone else's direct power feats, as limited as they may be. In the comics, Vought seemed confident that a hydrogen bomb would be able to at least neutralize Homelander, but in the TV show, it's pretty common knowledge he can survive any single conventional weapon on the planet. America's most powerful bomb today reaches about 1.2 megatons of TNT, but Russia's got an intercontinental ballistic missile which can carry up to 7.5 megatons worth of warheads. If we want to be charitable and say Homie can survive the strongest man-made weapon in history, that could be 50 or 100 megatons. His strength should also be around the same level as his durability. He's capable of leveling a city within minutes according to the official behind the scenes guidebook, but even more definitively, he fought a genetically superior clone of himself and did some serious damage before dying off panel. If you want anything for lifting strength, Mother's Milk says he could bench a dozen Mack trucks, which would be nearly 500 tons, but he's also known to hold up New York City bridges, which could weigh thousands to tens of thousands of tons depending on the bridge. And remember, all of this comes before the V1 injection, increasing Homelander's power by something. Sage claims that V1 is 10 times more potent than the standard formula, so if this is true and can be applied directly to strength, that's the best we have to go off of as far as a measurable increase. What we know for sure is that it halted Homelander's aging and, aside from being flat out depowered, made him immune to anything that could target Compound V directly, just like Soldier Boy. But obviously, V1 doesn't make people completely unkillable considering Godolkin's bloody death at the end of Gen V Season 2. As for speed, Homelander not only outran a C4 explosion, which detonates at 23.5 times the speed of sound, he also, with the V1, flew from the ground to space and back in just under 3 seconds. Even if this was the shallowest part of space, this comes out to Mach 200 and excludes the surprising number of lightning dodging feats Homelander would upscale from. A notable one being Kimiko dodging this attack from Stormfront from just a few feet away by moving a further distance than the blast traveled in a shorter amount of time. This would put Kimiko solidly faster than lightning, and thus Homelander much faster than that at his maximum. And while he's almost certainly not as fast as A-Train's best, even with the V1, this scene does show that his heat vision is significantly faster than his movement speed, and it can be strong enough to make incisions on his own body. If you want to learn even more about specific feats and capabilities, I'll leave some of the most important ones in the pinned comment, but either way, now you know,